Okay, hey people, this is XIII, and oh man, I said I was gonna do this off screen. Well, I guess I'm not, because I didn't do it off screen. Okay, alright, so what we want is, we want a triple Ravager. Yeah, a triple Ravager. That we want a Tri-Disaster, and we also want Relentless Assault on the top. This can go down here, and we also want, let's see. Let's have Smart Bomb. Actually, Smart Bomb is better. And then we can have a Gorilla. That's good. Yeah, that's actually really good. Actually, no, we're going to turn that into Bully. I want Bully. And then we need a half healer. So, yeah, Diversity is good. Okay, this is going to, like, I don't really have a strict setup of how I do this, but this is how I'm probably going to start. And we'll start with Relentless Assault here. And this boss fight coming up in this video isn't hard at all. We just have to, I mean, I don't know. You'll see. I mean, it's hard for some people. It's hard on a first playthrough, I'd say, but not now. Yeah, just run into the wall, lightning.
Been looking for you, Nabat.
Your Eminence, please escape. I'll cover your retreat.
Why don't you leave, Jill? Or rather, take your leave. Humans have no business here.
What? Your Eminence!
Okay, this is something that I will talk about later. I have a huge rant about this cutscene. And yeah, I don't want to interrupt any more than I am, but I will talk about this later. I do not like this part.
What? Magic? Monster! People are not yours to use!
What else does one do with tools?
No.
Cocoon is a factory built by Fal'Cie, a factory for the mass production of human thralls.
Not anymore, it's not.
What can mere men do? Without our help, death is all of which you're capable. You saw the fools, a mindless mob drunk on fear of a viewless sea.
If they only knew a l'Cie was the one filling their glasses.
l'Cie? You mean me? Oh, child, perish the thought. I am more than that! I am Fal'Cie. My name is Barthandelus, voice of the Sanctum and Lord Sovereign of the Cocoon Fal'Cie. Your kind feared the darkness, so we gave you light. You begged us for the purge, and did it not come to pass? Now you spurn our counsel? You must learn your place.
Okay, so that is a good cutscene. The part before it, I hate, and I will talk about this later. It's not worth talking about right now, but anyway, for this boss fight, actually, what we should do right away is I want to throw a Libra Scope. Just because that'll, like, completely Libra every enemy in this boss fight, and even though it looks like one boss, it's actually, like, there's like a tiny, like, there's tiny enemies, like, that you have to kill to get to the main boss here. So anyway, yeah, meet Barthandelus. He's the main enemy of this game, coming in at the halfway point pretty much, which is crazy. I mean, I wish they introduced him way earlier. And actually, you know what? Now that I'm here, I will talk about the Jill thing. Okay, because that really annoys me. The reason why I hate it is because essentially, like, she was so set up to be, like, literally one of the best sub-villains in the series. Like, in the Final Fantasy series, she was such a great sub-villain. She was so like so crazed and so insane at this point, and that would have been like one of the best boss fights ever. Like if we actually got to fight her right there, and then we did this boss fight afterwards. But no, instead he literally like we could have had a boss fight like, and then he could have then he could have killed her, and that would have been fine. But I want to fight her, and like you know she deserves that boss fight. And no, but Barthandelus kills her right there before anything happens, and it's so anticlimactic, and it just annoys me so much because like what's the point of having a villain if you're gonna do that to her right away? It's like, are you serious? Like, you know, dude. Like, I mean, I'm talking to the writers more than anything. Cause like, what's the point of like building up a villain in a game if you're not gonna like give her some sort of like motivation? I mean, she had motivation, but she can't like show anything for it. And they added her as a DLC boss in Final Fantasy XIII too, and that's actually a really fun fight. But it's like you're trying to put on a Band-Aid on a wound that's like 2 years old. It's like, or like on a scar or something. I don't know. It's stupid. Like, don't do that at that point. Just, I mean, I'm glad they did that, but I wish they would have patched Final Fantasy XIII to add her instead. But you know, this game doesn't do patches. It's above patches. So I don't know. Rant over. I'm sorry. I just really hated that they killed her. It's such a, it annoys me so much. Like, I'm fine. They could have killed her after the boss, but there was no boss fight with her, and that annoys me. Anyway, I should talk about the strategy now here. What you actually have to do is you have to kill the pauldrons on each side, and let's actually go back to bully. We're gonna bully you, and he tries to cast haste on him, but Vanille's gonna do all the sab stuff, so don't worry. And then Saz is just buffing us up, and we're gonna want to be buffed up actually, because this fight, if you're not prepared, can be a bit of a problem. Actually, that's why I have Vanille and Saz, because Vanille's such a great debuffer and for offensive. And Saz is such an offensive buffer. Like, Fang and Hope are great defensive buffers right now, and we don't need defensive. Like right now, the best defense is a great offense. So that's really what you have to do. All right, that one's dead too. So now we have just one more minion to go here. Actually, let's go to Smart Bomb and just get it staggered here. Once we have this staggered, I mean. Then we're done with the first phase of the boss. Actually, there we go, it's staggered. Saz did it. So now just kill it off with Commando here. And Lightning is such a great commando, so... Alright, now we're on phase 2. And this boss is so much fun, I must say. Like, this is one of the best... Like, as much as I'm mad about the other thing, this is such a great boss, and... Like, everything about it is so cool. So at least they don't disappoint with this boss, but they could have had 2 awesome bosses in a row, man. I don't know. I'm not angry. Like I was disappointed about this right away, but it's been 3 years now. I'm okay. It's just seriously, man. It's still hard to believe this game's been out for 3 years. Like that's crazy right there. Like seriously. And what you want to do is you want to like you want to stagger him as fast as you can, because after a while. He's gonna start building up this other attack that's really deadly, and you can't really do anything about that. You just have to tank it. But the best way to mitigate the damage is to have a good offense. So, yeah. Actually, oh man, this is gonna hurt. Don't die, Lightning, please. Thank you. You're awesome. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say this fight is so much easy as it is. You need to have the right strategy. And if you don't, then it's hard. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We can probably get a little more in this stagger. Oh, you know what I should have? I should have had like a triple commando thing, or com Rav. I should have had that. I didn't think about that, but that's okay. So let's go. All right, now he's doing Destrudo. This is the attack you want to be going all out on him for. So yeah, definitely just keep spamming it, and I'll tell you when. You don't want to. Like, so many people, like, this is such a hidden thing, and so many people die on this boss because they don't realize it, but you just want to go all-out attack here. Okay, now he does that. Now we can go to this. Like, we're fine now. We can just keep on... Actually, let's go to this. I can heal with potions. It's not a big deal. Because once he does that big groan, when he actually does finish up the attack, it's going to do so much less damage. See, like if I hadn't attacked him, so he groaned, that would have been a one-hit kill right there. So you definitely want to,
Thank you.
yeah, just totally, just potion it up all the way. And the problem is he's going to start doing that a lot now, and so you have to stagger him before that happens. And that can be a bit of a pain, but let's see. Now he's doing Baptism in Ruin. Oh, I need to heal. Oh my god. Says you want to stagger him? That'd be cool. Awesome. Okay. So now I'm actually gonna let's just go to Try Disaster for a little bit, and I'll do that for a bar. And now we switch to Relentless, and we should be okay to deal some damage before he does the Destrudo attack again. But really, this is the pattern of this boss, and it's actually very fast-paced, and you have to be on top of stuff all the time. Alright, now he's doing Destrudo, so now we're back to attacking again. And unfortunately, when he does do Destrudo, like, his stagger gauge goes all the way back down. What you can do is work on staggering him as he's charging up. And that's something that's really great to do, actually, so I recommend you do that. But he's almost dead, so... Here we go. So now... Okay. That was actually really close. We actually... I almost didn't do that in time. That's crazy. So now let's go back to Try Disaster. Yeah, and that smile thing, that can actually miss the characters. If you're standing out of the way, it won't hit you, which is nice. Okay. He is so dead. There we go. 5 stars. Not too bad at all. Now, actually, if you take too long on that fight, he will cast Doom on you. And what Doom does is it'll have a counter over your head, kind of like in the fights with the summons, and you're pretty much screwed if you don't kill him in time.
The foul sea running the sanctum.
Then, I guess it wasn't Eden controlling things after all.
As I said, I am Lord Sovereign.
Guess foul sea don't go down as easy as the rest of us.
Ease is not the issue. You have not fought to win. You should know quite well already the sure way of dispatching our kind. Ragnarok.
What's Ragnarok?
Pitiful the sea. You've forgotten your focus. Ragnarok is the beast one of you must become in order to lay waste to Cocoon. You have had the dream. One among you will become that monstrosity. Defeat Orphan and destroy Cocoon.
Orphan.
The font of Eden's power. Orphan fuels Eden with strength, and Eden in turn sustains you and the rest of our kind. Destroy Orphan, and you'll release a force such as this world has never seen. Cocoon will be torn asunder.
So if I did that, destroyed Orphan,
Your focus will be fulfilled.
so what? Who says it has to be?
Sarah asked us to save Cocoon before she turned to Crystal. Save it! And that's what we're gonna do. Sarah was trying to tell us how to complete our focus, and we have...
Allow me to help you see the truth of things. The moment you arrived, your friend wept crystal tears. This was because her focus required that you be brought together. That girl did nothing but assemble the tools for Cocoon's destruction. Did it never occur to you? Or did you simply refuse to countenance the thought? If you will not face the truth, then face the peril of your plight. LSC. See how stark reality is.
Stark reality? Man, that sucks.
Come on!
This is bad. The yoke's jammed. Knew it was a trap.
Something's coming!
Not so fast, Lassie.
Hang on! The hell kind of ship is this? Fighting on its own?
Clever, aren't you?
Can we do something?
Got me? I give up!
The shield!
Sads, look out!
And that, as they say, is that. That is actually the end of Chapter 9 right there, so, we can go for one more cutscene, I'd say. Well, yeah, we can. Let's go for one more cutscene. So I'm not going to save until then. But yeah, so I'm not going to, like, my commentary might be over here just because the cutscene that's coming up is a bit on the lengthy side, so, I'll probably say bye anyway, who cares. I like this cutscene though, it's really good. Where are we?
Looks like a piece of pulse.
Pulse? What, you mean like the Bodum vestige? Something like that. It's close to Eden.
Yeah, well, what I don't understand is after the purge and all that Lassie paranoia, why keep a chunk of pulse under the floorboards?
Is this what the Primarch wanted us to see?
A place for Lassie to accept their fate.
Do you really think our focus is what Daisley said it is?
You mean become Ragnarok?
Destroy the Foul Sea Eden and shatter Cocoon. That's what the vision's telling us, more or less. So, we're back to square one. Out of luck.
Mr. Hero! Cocoon calling Snow!
It's almost like Daisley wants it to come true.
Seems that way. He sure didn't mind explaining it. Here's your focus on the silver platter.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Why would a Cocoon Foul Sea want to destroy Cocoon?
Maybe it's a Foul Sea thing. You know what I mean? Some grand design we just don't understand.
Huh. Hey, Snow. Nothing from you?
So, this way?
Alright, it looks like it. So that's the end of the video then. There is a save point right there. And in the next part, we'll talk to everybody because, like, okay, this is like, yeah, we can talk to everyone just like we could on the ship. And it's so cool. This is where the game really just everything about this game becomes so cool. Like, it started in the last chapter, and it just continues for the rest of the game. Like, this chapter is just as great, too. Like, every single chapter after this is just as awesome as the previous one. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna save right here. Probably should buy potions, actually. Let's buy potions first. Always keep up with potions. This is the last chapter that we're gonna have to keep up buying potions. After this, potions don't become as useful. But I still want to have a full stock of 99. So, yeah, in the next part, we will continue on in Chapter 10. Wow, finally in Chapter 10. Out of 13, so we're getting there for sure. Although, Chapters 10, 11, or really just Chapter 11 is super long, so we're still going to have some time to go here. But, yeah, I will see you in the next part. Goodbye, everybody. I'll record soon, hopefully, yeah. Alright, see ya.